this is Melanie. Welcome to my channel. Today I have my Back From BookNetFest tag, so stay tuned. So the Back From BookNetFest tag was created by Njeri at ONYX Pages, and I will link her channel down below. But she actually had this posted, I think on, it was like Instagram or Twitter or something, that people could go ahead and do the tag before she even filmed her video. But I took screenshots of it so I could do it as soon as I had the opportunity. Okay, so there are 10 prompts here. The first one is explain your Booknet Fest experience in one word. And I would have to say enlightening. And I could elaborate, but they said just one word. So number 2 would be, what was your favorite session and why? That's tough. I think I would have to say my favorite would probably be defacing your book, because that's one thing that I've wanted to do for a long time, but I was too scared to do it, and I was afraid I was going to just mess up my book. And to me, my books are like my babies and I don't want to mess them up. And so that was one that I was really looking forward to, because I was just like, somebody that knows what they're doing is going to show me how to do it. And I was excited about that. One second, let me go and get the book that I actually defaced, and I am so proud of it. I love it. It turned out so good. Hold on. So Olivia from I Livy for Books, and I'll link her channel down below as well, was the one teaching the class, and I have watched other videos that she's done where she's defaced books, and so I was really excited that she was teaching this class because she did such an amazing job on the ones that she did. So I had with me a quart of Thorns and Roses, and I sprayed my edges, but I also drew on my edges and on my actual hardcover. So let me show you. Here we go. Okay, these are the vines coming off the front here. It's the vines with the thorns, and this was actually made onto the book already. I just kind of continued it. But I was so, my bookmark, I was so incredibly happy with how it turned out. And my pages, like, I didn't end up messing up my pages. It was like very clean. And it just came out so pretty. Okay. Number 3 is, what's the most interesting thing you learned? And, well, other than defacing my book, it was the differences, I guess, between traditional publishing, independent publishing, and self-publishing. And, well, I went to that session, and that was really, really, really informative. And, yeah, it was, I learned a lot in that. Number 4 is, were there any conversations that you had at BNF that you think we should keep talking about as a community for the rest of the year? Nothing really stands out to me that's not already being talked about on a regular basis. I mean, diversity, inclusivity, those are all being talked about pretty much on a regular basis anyway. So I imagine they're going to continue to be talked about for the rest of this year and past that. So other than that, I can't really think of anything that needs to be continuously talked about. Yeah. Number 5, what was your most memorable moment? Doesn't need to be just one. Well, other than not ruining my book, I think my most memorable moment would probably be Booknet Fest prom and the Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween party. though more the prom than anything. That was so much fun. And then after that, like, a lot of people ended up going to the Waffle House, and that was also so much fun because you just didn't want the night to end. And it was, I think my favorite part out of all of Booknet Fest was just getting to meet people and talk to them and, you know, spend time in this bookish world that I love so much. And it was also my most awkward and uncomfortable, I guess, because I don't know, I feel like sort of an outsider sometimes. And when first going, I still feel like an outsider, but I'm kind of like force myself to step out of that awkward, uncomfortableness that I am. And I would just like go up to random people or sit at a table full of random people that I didn't know and just go, "Hello friends," and start talking to them. And well, that's how I ended up meeting a lot of people. And it was very awkward and uncomfortable, but I was glad that I did it, and it was so amazing to get to meet all these people. And I think that was probably my favorite. Number 6, in what ways does Booknet Fest add value to the bookish community? Oh my gosh, I wasn't really sure how much value it was going to add when I went, but it really, really does. Besides it being educational, and the sessions really were great, the camaraderie and the just getting to interact with these people, it was just, it's such an amazing thing because we each are tiny little islands and we're very secluded and we're just talking to a camera, which it's also talking to all of you, but we're sitting alone in our house or wherever we are and we're talking to a camera. And this puts us where we're actually talking to people. And we're talking to people that can relate to us and are going through the same kind of things and feeling the same kind of ways. And I said it many times that it was far less awkward than, you know, just being out in an environment with other people that you don't know, where this is, you all have something in common. You all can relate one way or another. And it makes you feel less awkward and less uncomfortable and gives you something that you can talk to people about. And I think it's an amazing thing, and I would absolutely do it again. And it was just so cool getting to interact with others in this community. Sorry, I'm just saying, I feel like I'm just saying the same thing over and over again, but it's how I feel. Number 7, show us your swag, book swap treasure, or something great you got from a vendor. Okay, let me show you what I got. Okay, so first off, there was like this little table that they had, I don't know what was going on that table beforehand, but when I walked by later, there was all this random jewelry and it said free. So I picked up this cool little bracelet. It says, "Live in this very moment, love, shine, be the change you want to see in the world, be present, dream big, do it, for life be brave, smile, laugh, sing, play, dream it, become it, yes, courage to dream, love on, wish, dare to be different, you're so very special." And it's just, I thought that was really pretty, and it looks like this. It's got that writing all around it, and it's just kind of like a cuff bracelet. It goes on like that. So I picked that up. There was a lot of other stuff, but not really anything I would actually wear. And then as far as merchants go, there was a pen merchant and I bought some pens. So the little pen shop, I believe, is called Dust and Pages. That's what it says on the top of this pen paper here. The first pen I got is this cute little bookshop pen. And then I also got the Shadow Hunters Idris pen, which it says it glows in the dark, which is awesome, and I haven't checked that out yet. I will have to do that. And then this third one, they had two different kinds. They had one that was like rainbow and one that was like pastel colors. And the pastel color one, I kind of like that one better as far as how it looked. But the rainbow one, the proceeds actually went to a good cause. I forget what the name of the foundation is now, but it's the LGBTQ suicide hotline. So I wanted my proceeds to go to that. But it is this cute little like TBR wheel thing here. The little thing actually spins. I thought that was cute. Reader roulette. So the way this worked was if you bought 3 pens, then you got a free pair of socks. And these are snogging socks from Weasley and Weasley Pest Paraphernalia. Snog your sweetie pest free. Nix those nargles. No fuss, pre-spelled, ready to wear. It says now you can nix those nargles and snog your sweetie without worry. Anti-nargle spell works up to 10 feet from infested mistletoe. Caution, Weasley's wizard wheezes not responsible for sorry snogs, bad breath, slaps, smacks, or other injury that may occur resulting from activities performed while using our products. And this was for the, they designed these for the Weasley's Wizard Wheezes by Dust and Pages for the Winter at Hogwarts box for 2018. So it comes in this little metal tin. Looks like that. And then here are the socks. They say snogging socks. Now made with Nargle neutralizer. I thought those were cute. And who doesn't like a pair of free socks? I also purchased a book from one of the authors that was there, and that was Collateral Damage by Taylor Simmons. And it looks really cute. This says, Power, courage, invincibility, the marks of a true hero. Meg Sawyer has none of these things. Meg has never stopped a moving bus with her bare hands, been bitten by a radioactive insect, or done anything moderately resembling saving the world. She doesn't have to. She's a background citizen, a nobody, one of the swarms of faceless citizens of Lunar City, where genetically enhanced superhumans straight out of the comics have thwarted evil for years. For as long as the supers have existed, Meg has had one goal, to not become a casualty in their near daily battles for justice. And for the last 17 years, she has managed to do just that. Sure, her minimum wage job at the local coffee shop isn't great. She can't even leave her apartment without loading herself up with protective gear, and her car was just hijacked to throw at a supervillain again. But she's not dead yet. But when Meg accidentally finds one of the city's perfect invincible protectors murdered under extremely suspicious circumstances, her whole innocent bystander strategy falls apart. After being coerced by his determined girlfriend into a mission to help prevent the deaths of the remaining supers, Meg finds herself forced into the foreground of a story she never wanted to be a part of. One that challenges everything she thought she knew about both her city and herself. And I thought it sounded super cute. And she signed it for me. She says, to Melanie from your friendly neighborhood spider fan. And yeah, it's just really cute. It says for Mom and Dad and Morgan. And for anyone who's ever felt like a background character in someone else's story. And there's a lot of art at the beginning at least. That's very cool. There's not a lot of art throughout, but there was a good bit in the beginning. And there may be some more throughout that I just not seeing. But anyway, I thought it sounded really cute. And then on the night of, I think it was Booknet Fest prom, they had some books and such from Little Bee Books out on the table that we could pick up for free. And one of the things I picked up was this Little Bee Books pencil. And then I also got 4 books. So the first book is Only the Stars Know Her Name, Salem's Lost Story of Tituba's Daughter by Amanda Marone. I thought that cover is really pretty too. This says, a year has passed since the witch trials in Salem, and while townspeople act like nothing happened, 13-year-old Violet lost everything. Her mother, Tituba, was accused of practicing witchcraft by Betty and Abigail Paris, 2 girls Violet had grown up with and thought of as sisters. While others who were charged of witchcraft denied any wrongdoing, her mother had confessed. But why? Her mother never would have done such wicked acts, would she? After the remaining incriminated townspeople are pardoned, Violet learns that Reverend Paris has sold her parents to a man who took them north. Filled with rage, she comes across Tammy Younger and Elizabeth Prince, 2 girls who are seeking vengeance of their own. Together the 3 form a coven, signing their names in a book of spells. But the magic they practice, at first new and exciting, turns dark and deadly. Will this black magic help Violet find her family, or will it be her undoing? This powerful historical story of family revenge and forgiveness is a can't-miss novel from Amanda Marone. And it's black with silver font. Then we have The Year I Didn't Eat by Samuel Pollan. This says, in many ways, Max is like any other 14-year-old. He's dealing with family, girls, and bullies, but Max is also dealing with something else, anorexia. In his journal, he confesses his thoughts and feelings to Anna, his eating disorder. But when his mom finds the journal, Max freaks. He tears the pages out and hides them in his geocache in the woods near his house. 2 days later, he gets a reply. As his family unit cracks, Max's eating disorder intensifies, and Max and E start swapping stories about their issues. But who is E? It could be the new girl at school, Evie. It could be someone who's actually trying to help Max. Or it could all be one colossal joke. Will anorexia continue to rule Max's life, or will he be able to overcome his eating disorder? Samuel Pollan's The Year I Didn't Eat is a heart-wrenching novel that is both uplifting and unforgettable. It's yellow with black font. Then we have A Storm of Strawberries by Joe Cotterill. And this says, Darby is 12 years old and has Down syndrome. Her favorite things are music, chocolate, and her big sister, Katie. It's a big weekend for Darby. The family's annual chocolate hunt is here, and it's all she can think about. Well, that and spending time with her big sister. But Katie's friend Lisa is staying over for the weekend, and she seems to be stealing all of Katie's attention. And to make things worse, their strawberry farm is struck by a tornado. Suddenly, it's though both the chocolate hunt and her sister are slipping away from her. Although the family is equipped for the brutal weather, they aren't prepared for the storm of emotions that surface when a hidden truth amid all the turmoil is brought to light. With tensions rising within her family, can Darby mend what's been broken, even when it seems like no one else is listening to her? And this one is like a dark gray with a red foil font. And then the last one is The Serendipity of Flightless Things by Fionat Moser. I'm sorry, I probably pronounced that wrong. This one says, 12-year-old Finn lives in a fairy tale world all her own, raised by her storytelling grandmother, Nuala. Amidst the troubles of Northern Ireland in 1971, Finn spends her days playing make-believe in the forest with her friend Darcy, longing to go to Innis Ella to see the swans, and waiting for her father's return from the war. While Nuala revels in the safety and routine of their simple life, Finn craves adventure. But when disaster strikes, Finn finds adventure more quickly than expected. She's shipped off to Virginia to live with her long-lost mother, Eof. Excited to meet her newfound family, Finn can't help but notice that things are a bit unusual. The town is encircled by thorn trees and swan feathers, and heads decorate her mother's house. Finn has a striking feeling that something's not right, and she starts to believe that what's happening isn't just coincidence. Could it be that one of her grandmother's famous stories is actually coming true? But those are just childhood folktales, aren't they? This eerie and enchanting magical realism tale from the author of The Flourishing of Floraline Laurel is sure to cast a spell on readers. Okay, so that's all my swag. Number 8 is to shout out a few content creators who inspired you at BNF. Oh my goodness. Okay, so the first one I'm going to say is Kate from Chapter Kate. We had a lot of fun together. And she's also doing one of the hosts for Monsterathon. Team Beast, yay. And let's see, I've got so many bookmarks and such here. We have You're a Book Nerd, Zoe. I've got the Booknet Fest bookmark. I've got Abby Barnett. I think her channel's called Tulip Swift, and she is adorable and so sweet. Then we've got The Book Bella. We've got Alexa Dawn from the book Brightly Burning. She was also there. Then we have Olivia. This is her bookmark. I Livy for books, and on social she's Livy_Simone. Then we have SFF 180, which I did a vlogging like a filmmaker session with him, and that was really interesting. Then we've got Books Like Whoa. We've got a couple other just pretty bookmarks. This one's from Brightly Burning. We got Tome Infinity. Leanne's Lit. Samantha Leanne. She's also really cool. She's super sweet. That's the name of her channel. We got Life is a Page Turner. India Brantley. And then the card for Books Like Whoa. This little tag for SFF 180. He's a science fiction and fantasy booktuber. And then there was this one that's like a library card. It says, I think it says, "The universe is complicated," and I don't know who signed it. And then there's stickers. One says "finger band." Looks like that. I don't know. I thought this was really cute because this library card is actually a sticker and you can stick it in something. Number 9, if you plan to come back next year, is there anything you'd want to change? Can it be longer? Because I could totally go for more time. Number 10, please share your prom portrait or any other photos / videos of yourself having fun at BNF. So the only physical photos I have are the ones of me and Kate, which I've already shown you. And I have a lot more photos and videos and stuff from Booknet Fest, but I'm actually doing a video for that, like strictly Booknet Fest video. So I think by the time this video's up, that video will already be up. So if it is, I will link it up here for you to go and check out. And that is it. That's everything for the Back From BookNetFest tag. Did you guys go to Booknet Fest? Do you plan on going in the future? Comment down below and let me know. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a big thumbs up. If you'd like to see more videos like this, click that subscribe button down below. And until next time, remember to always be completely you. Bye!